what Guru Maharaj or Sridhar Maharaj is giving in his books is essential truth. Instead of publishing 200 different books, you've got everything you need in the search for Sri Krishna. And that will show you, okay, read the Chaitanya Charitamrita, understand it like this. Read the Bhagavad Gita, understand it like this.
So it gives you the proper frame to understand all the other thing.
Yes.
You will be reading in a proper way, in his way.
Exactly.
So what was his way if we are talking about some specific line or point of view?
So you could take it as like a reader's guide. That's why people think it's esoteric, arcane, it's for the intelligentsia. But really what you're seeing there is a kind of a reader's guide. And you can scan a chapter of the search for Sri Krishna and then decide, oh, I can see the Bhagavad Gita like this, and then read the Bhagavad Gita accordingly. So for example, in the end of the book, there's a discourse with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Roy, where Mahaprabhu meets Ramananda Roy and he says, what is the secret of life? What is the truth? What is the meaning of existence? How should I live? Tell me about Krishna.
That's a good question for all the young people who usually come and read the books when you're interested in the how do I live?
So Ramananda Roy begins with a very general understanding of the Bhagavad Gita. He says, you know, karmanyeva adhikaraste ma palechu karachana ma palahetu abur. You know, he says, do your karma. You can't escape that. Follow your karma, but don't be attached to the result. This is a very open secret in India. If you ask an Indian man what the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita is, he'll point you to that shlok and say, well, it's this. You know, do your work, don't be attached. But what does Mahaprabhu say? He says, this is not enough. You need to give me more. Go deeper.
You can shift positions on your work. Don't be attached.
Well, simply doing your work without being attached to it is not a very high standard of devotion to God. It's a beginning. So Mahaprabhu says, this is really insufficient. Give me something more. And Ramananda Roy then, he suggests different paths. Karma yoga, jnana yoga, karmanishta bhakti, jnananishta bhakti, and gradually reveals to the reader and to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself the highest path of bhakti, following the followers of Radharani. But he doesn't start with that. So in a nutshell, in that chapter, in only a few short words, Sridhar Maharaj is telling you, if you want to understand Gaudiya Vaishnavism, understand the conversation between Ramananda Roy and Mahaprabhu. And it's a long conversation. It's in Bengali poetry. And if you read the translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, you'll find he includes the commentary by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So it might take you 2 or 3 days to read through the whole thing closely. And when you finish, you may not be able to maintain the whole idea. So Sridhar Maharaj is giving the essence of that talk in a nutshell. And it's really great reading.